Hey everybody, it's Tom Ingenio, Doctor of Acupuncture and Chinese Medicine here at CCIH. Today I've been answering a bunch of questions that the staff and social media have kind of cultivated for us about our clinic, about how I treat, and about some of the services here. So I'm randomly picking these because some of them are a little bit easier to get through than others. But I'm going to pick one that is interesting to me, at least. The first time you treated an acupuncture patient, how did this change your life? That's kind of a weird one, right? So student clinic, we have just like any other healthcare practitioner, we work on patients in a student clinic, and we have grand rounds. We get supervision from licensees, the first time you treat an actual patient and it's not your buddy from a class or a family member or a willing friend, it's pretty nerve-wracking, because now it's not just, hey, let me practice. It's somebody's here for a reason, and you got to provide them with help. Even today, 19 years out, if it's a new condition, a lot of times somebody comes in and they go, bet you never heard of this. I love that, because yes, I probably haven't. I also like when my colleagues say, oh, I treat that all the time. And I'm like, there's like 100 people in the entire country with that disorder. You want to rephrase your statement there. Maybe they all live right around that person's clinic. But the idea being that there was a good amount of anxiety, and I'm sure anybody that watches this video that knows me will say, oh, he's got plenty of anxiety to go around, so it must not have been that bad. There's a big responsibility when you start taking care of somebody and try to take care of them. And because of that, it's always nerve-wracking. When I got out, I was very lucky to have somebody that responded really well to acupuncture as my first treatment. And I remember her, I treated her shoulder. And the first time I treated her, she called me 2 days later to say that it was like 90% better. And that had been a chronic injury for months and months. And I think I treated her a couple more times. And then this is back when I was in New York. So I ended up seeing her a handful of times over the years. And she consistently referred friends. I think she left my cards at her hairdressers once, and I probably got about 10 or 15 people from them. And it's always funny to me how everyone will say, oh, so-and-so got better in one treatment. How come you haven't fixed me? And once again, this comes down to the severity of the condition. This comes down to how healthy you are overall, and what else you're doing in your life to take care of yourself. So really, those are things that I like to discuss in the treatment rooms, because just like school is even 8 hours a day for how many years of your life, certainly you spend more time out of that school, so there's always opportunity to learn. There's always opportunity to heal outside of the clinic too. And hopefully what we're trying to do here is kind of get you into the right space so you can continue to do that at home. When you start feeling better, right, we can start moving a little bit better. We start moving more, that's going to create more positive changes. When we're ready, we may even make dietary changes, which I often joke is worse than trying to convert somebody to a new religion. But if you can get those changes and those little positive momentum, that's when you see the big changes. Wow, I meandered all over that one. I'm probably gonna reshoot this if this one is horrible. My digital media maven will say, don't ever post that, or we'll cut this up and do it with something else. And hopefully the sound's not off, because our little territory Neil fridge is going off all nuts in the background.